having a pop.
Thereof, second division of the William Hill Mile Handicap. It is Manhattan Dandy who popped out in front of his CNET. Handy is the Bug Bank along with Tribal Moon. On the inside, Tata Power. In between horses is Act West, and then Dreacht on the inside of Ragtime Millie exceeding. 2 to 3 lengths then to Prophet Surge and Morning Approach, the one that got away in Storm Medic and Deuteronomy. Manhattan Dandy builds up a lead of 3 lengths with less than 6 furlongs to go, followed by the Bog Bang. Disputing third, Tata Power and Tribal Moon, followed by Hasina and Ack West and Dreacht, and then Ragtime Millie and exceeding alongside. Less than 5 to go. It's Manhattan Dandy the leader. From the Bog Bank, just second from Tata Power, followed towards halfway by Tribal Moon, then Hasina and Dreacht and Ack West. Ragtime Millie and exceeding next, then Morning Approach. Further down the field is Prophet Surge, and then the one that got away, who was 2 behind, Storm Eric and Deuteronomy. It's Manhattan Dandy and James Ryan by a diminishing length and a half to the Bog Bank and Sife Tormey in second. Third is Tata Power and Robert Weirty as they turn back for home. Then Tribal Moon has seen a next on the outside of Dreacht, followed towards the final 2.5 by Ack West. Manhattan Dandy just with the call from Tata Power, who's coming to challenge, followed in by Tribal Moon and has seen Ack West. Dreacht, the Bog Bank falls away, and then Morning Approach, extreme far side, is the one that got away in Ragtime Millie. Racing inside the final furlong. Stick a pin in it here. It's Tribal Moon in the centre, coming to press Manhattan Dandy, and then Dreacht up towards the finish. It's Tribal Moon who's going to see Colin Keane finish with 4. Manhattan Dandy, Morning Approach finished off well the far side of Dreacht.
What a night it's been for Colin Keane. The champion jockey registers his 4th winner of the evening. Another winner for Danny Murphy, and Tribal Moon gets off the mark. 6th time of asking.
Great run, great run. Flew out of the stalls again.
Yeah, very quick now.
Yeah.
Very quick. Jumped hingily. Yeah. Like a length or 2 lengths.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, just let him roll in his stride. That a lovely. Just started lengthening. Winner quick and by well, and just did enough to keep me at bay. And we just bumped into one. Just bumped into one, lads. Exactly, yeah, just bumped into one, and we should be well capable of getting the play up here anyway. One of those things. So, no, he seems right out front at the moment.
Yeah,
sweet.
he's fresh. Look at him, he's fresh, and he looks big, surely.
Exactly, so I'd be
looks like a horse coming in.
Exactly, I'd be delighted with him. Thanks very much, lads. Cheers.
Thanks, Sharon.
How are you going? Good to see you again. How are you? Good. Oh no, all's quiet. How are you? Good to see you again. How are you? How are you? Good. You're flying as well. Yeah, look, we're going nicely.
Since as they race to the final furlong, and Summer Snow is coming there strongly to take. Manhattan Dandy, Hope and Innocence on the outside all was played against Zam, and after them is Barney Hill Rose, but it is Summer Snow comfortably winning this for Colin Keane. All involved in the second Manhattan Dandy played against Zam, Barney Hill Rose. Battling on well as Manhattan Dandy, and then Hope and Innocence and Passionate, followed by Bellick. It's Cage Rattler and Manhattan Dandy. Cage Rattler on the stand side with the advantage and will go on to win by a couple of lengths. Passionate has come from way back to deny Manhattan Dandy for the second place. It's Manhattan Dandy and then Drake upwards the finish. It's Tribal Moon who's going to see Colin Keane finish with 4. Manhattan Dandy morning approach finished off well the far side of Drake. And a half to go, and it's Manhattan Dandy laying it down to over on the far side is Cage Rattler with Converse and falling away, and then the one that got away who's followed then by Sadiqa, but it's Manhattan Dandy and James Ryan in the lead, moving on by a couple of lengths to Cage Rattler, gone well clear of the one that got away, and then Sadiqa, but it's Manhattan Dandy going on a score by a bit with 2 lengths in the part of 47 or 65 handicap, beating Cage Rattler close for the third.
Just a quick update on Manhattan Dandy. So all good after last night. He ran a cracker to be second. Legs were good this morning. He had up last night. So all good. So I was talking to the lads that were at the races, and I think we'll call it time for this year. We'll leave it on a good note, being second. He's had another good year. He won in Leopardstown and he's had his few places. And I'm just thinking now he'd need 3 weeks in between another race. So by giving him the break now, we can get him back in at Christmas and have a go when the ground is good, or when the ground's good for him, as it being soft early in the new year. So look, thank God we had another good year, and he's as sound as he's ever been. So I'm looking forward to next year again. He's back kind of down to the right sort of mark to be starting off with again. So yeah, look, there should be another good year in him next year. So thanks all for the support again this year, and I'll see you all soon.